Well, It's the moment you've been waiting for since Sunday, the moment that you've been working for the last 6 months. Finally, we're here at the virtual Vis East Assembly, and we're going to learn who are the lucky teams who are going to go forward to the rest of the competition. Whether or not you go forward tomorrow and the following days, you're all winners just for getting this far. You've worked so hard, you've done your very best, and you've received some great feedback, I'm sure. Some maybe less than you liked, some very helpful. And now we're going to look at the people who are the teams who are going to go forward. Over this past 4 days, you've argued in 280 arguments before 374 arbitrators who provided 3,360 scores. Some of those arbitrators arbitrated 9, 10, 11, 12, even 12 hearings this past couple of days. They've really done a wonderful job for us. We have a brand new scoring system this year, and that's one of the reasons it took a little longer than we'd hoped, because we wanted to make sure it was perfect, and we are satisfied that it is perfect. And we've proved that because we had another shadow team doing a backup, and the two teams synced at the end and were perfectly in accord. So we know that you can count on the scores. Alex Partners, our official scorer, came to us from Shanghai and Hong Kong and Amsterdam, while the traditional scorers came in from Toronto and Mexico City. And they all did a wonderful job at insane hours to get the marks for us. Here in Hong Kong, the two systems, as I said, were synced, and we are very happy with the result, but it did take a bit longer tonight than we thought it would because it was our first time handling it. So, after tonight's announcement, we'll be assigning arbitrators and notifying them to log in to their arbitrator accounts, and then to use the links there to log in at 8:30 for part 1 and at 11 o'clock for part 2 tomorrow, Friday, Hong Kong time. Please check the time. And this will be the round of 32, which is, as usual, divided into 2 sessions at 9 and 11. I apologize that it is going to make some of you get up very early or stay up very late, but with the time zones involved, we simply really couldn't do any better than we have. The prevailing team in the round of 32 tomorrow morning, teams will go at 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon in the round of 16. And then the teams which prevail in that round will take the next step, which is the rounds on Saturday morning at 11, and then the winners there will meet at 3 on Saturday afternoon. That's the semifinals at 3 on Saturday afternoon, and the finals will be on Sunday morning. So now the moment you've been waiting for, and I can only tell you how much I regret that we won't be able to hear you clapping and screaming and jumping up and down and hugging each other as we always saw you do at the in-person Vis East. And we hope that next year we'll be able to enjoy that pleasure. But for now, you'll just celebrate among yourselves, and you'll know that we're all with you in spirit. So we go to the first half, part 1 of the round of 32. So the positions of the team, claimant or respondent, are decided by the position that you argued in today, the last day. So if you were claimant today, you will probably be respondent at the 32 tomorrow. The exception to that is if both parties tomorrow had the same role, in which case we just flipped a coin and gave one claimant and one respondent. So let us start. East China University of Political Science and Law will meet the University of Helsinki. The University of Vienna will meet Westfälische Wilhelms-Universität Münster. The John Marshall Law School will meet the National University of Singapore. Monash University meets the University of Mainz. Maharashtra National Law University of Mumbai meets Seoul National University School of Law. Singapore Management University meets Royal Institute of Colombo. Wuhan University goes against Ludwig Maximilians Universität München. National Law School of India meets the Chinese University of Hong Kong. A moment now for applause for everybody, and screaming and kissing and hugging. That's part one. So if you've been disappointed not to be in part one, we're following with part two. Part two, as I said, will meet tomorrow, Friday, at 11 p.m. Hong Kong time. And here they are. The University of Cincinnati College of Law goes against Bucerius Law School. The University of International Business and Economics meets Fordham University School of Law. Peking University meets Eberhard Karls University of Tübingen. National Law University Jodhpur meets National Law University Delhi. Symbiosis Law School, Pune, goes against the University of Mannheim. Heidelberg University meets Humboldt Universität zu Berlin. Tsinghua University goes against the University of Ljubljana. And the last pairing is the University of Amsterdam meeting Albert Ludwigs Universität Freiburg. So that is our lineup for part one and part two of the round of 32. As I said, we will progress Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, and Saturday afternoon as far as semifinals, and the finals will be held as usual on Sunday. The dates are usual, but the time may change. It will depend really on the times who are arguing, and we'll try to make it as convenient as possible for them. But you see how successful we were this time. I know that it means the time zones mean that some people are going to either have to stay up late or get up early, but we've done our best. So the finals, watch for the timing of the finals on Sunday evening once we know who's in them. And until then, I wish you a good rest of the week. Congratulations to all of the teams, and see you tomorrow.